What is up, guys? My name is Mark Santamaria. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC vlog. Guys, today we're just driving the Rustler 4x4 VXL. I love this truck. It is so underrated. We're ripping it through this field. It's taking it. It's so much fun. Evan. I know my son's name. Ethan is having a blast out there. But today, guys, I'm going to tell you why I love and hate the Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL. All right, so here's my Rustler 4x4 VXL. I'll put a link in the eye above when I hop this thing up. Mine's got a whole bunch of stuff on it. It's got shocks, the HD kit, the Techno Center drive shaft. I just put that beautiful body on it. I put the Proline Badlands on there. This thing handles like a champ. We're having so much fun with it. But oh man, look how clean it is. I love the way this build turned out, but it's not perfect, and we're about to tell you why. So before I go into the things that bother me, I'll tell you about why I really like it. First off, the versatility. It's probably one of the most versatile cars on the market. You can go fast with it, you can do speed runs, you can go off-road with it. Obviously, it can actually handle these relatively large bumps out here. You can pretty much do anything you want with it. That platform is awesome. They actually even made a crawler. They called it a Telluride. They don't make it anymore. Now, you could almost even crawl that thing if you wanted to, but the versatility is hands down probably my most favorite aspect about this car. So in regards to the platform, that's a perfect transition into my second favorite thing about this platform, or this truck, is the hop-ups and options. My God, they have so many different ways you can hop this vehicle up, and not just Traxxas ways, aftermarket ways, all different types of things you can do with it, because it shares so many different parts with other cars that Traxxas has. It's essentially the same thing as a Stampede 4-wheel drive, a Slash 4-wheel drive, the Haas, the Rustler. They're almost all the same. So people make hop-ups for these things, and you can pretty much do your own custom one however you like it. And I just got done with mine, and I freaking love it. In regards to its value, it's probably one of the best valued cars out there. When I say value, what I mean is what you get. You get a 4-wheel drive platform, you get a 3S brushless system, you get amazing support from Traxxas, you get incredible hop-ups for right around the $400 range. That's hard to beat. I think it's probably one of the best bang for the buck car on the market. And it is underrated when it comes to its off-road capability. All right, on to the part that you guys probably tuned in for. The things that I don't like to say hate, because I don't hate anything, but things I hate about it. First off, the quick release easy body is probably the most difficult quick release easy body I've ever put on in my life. Like, for some reason, it's extremely hard to get the body on and off. I don't get it. It's like you have to kind of really push it down in the front and pull it back, and then sometimes when you unlatch the back part, you can't get it off the front. So basically, it's one of those clip bodies, the clip-on bodies, where you don't use body clips. You kind of shimmy it on, and there's like this little latch on the back. However, once you get the latch off, it's hard to get the body off. I have such a problem getting the body on and off, and maybe it's because I've been driving the Sledge so much recently, which the Sledge is probably the easiest body ever to put on. But golly, the easy body is not easy. This was, however, probably, I think it was the first time Traxxas did the latching body. So they made some refinements. It's better now, but golly, it's rough. All right, the other big thing I really can't stand about this car is the shocks. The shocks that come with it are so bad. I don't have the shocks on there. I don't have the stock shocks, because that's the first thing I do is take them off. The shocks that come on it are the original, I forgot what they call them. They're not GTR shocks. They're the Ultra shocks. They're the original Ultra shocks. And that shock design came out like 20 or 30 years ago. I don't know if that's actually what it is, but they were like a super old design. They never revised it. And they put those shocks on there, and they're so bad. The drive shafts bend really easy. They're kind of hard to get where they don't leak. The shock caps pull off. I just wish they put better shocks on these cars. So there's basically 3 options that you have on shocks aside from stock, which I highly recommend you get the stock shocks off. The first, which is my favorite, are the GTR shocks. Those shocks are awesome. They're bigger, they're a bigger bore, they're extremely plush, they don't break, they're sweet. You can also get the big bore shocks. The big bore shocks aren't actually big bore, they're just aluminum shocks with titanium nitride shock shafts, which they're also solid shocks, they won't break. I used to put those on all the cars, but now I went to the GTRs. Or you can get the Pro Line shocks. Pro Line makes some really, really cool shocks. They make, I believe they make Pro Spec, and then they make the, like a dual stage shock. All those shocks, they have metal bodies, metal caps, except for the GTRs, but the GTRs don't need metal caps. And they're really, really good shocks, and they're good upgrades for the shocks on this truck. And the last thing I don't like about it, and I don't know what it is, it doesn't make sense that it's just this truck or this car, but the throttle curve is really weird. I don't know why. I feel like I can't control the throttle curve. It's kind of unpredictable. It's not linear, meaning it's not wherever you pull the trigger, that's how it goes. It's more of like an exponential where it kind of ramps up. And sometimes it's hard to control wheelies and things like that because you'll think that you're going to have throttle, but then it will just kind of take off and flip back. So a lot of times on these cars, you'll see like the back wing really scratched up, the body's really scratched up because they flip back under a lot of power. And yeah, I really can't nail down the throttle curve, which is really, really weird because it uses the same power system in the Slash, Haas, and all the other cars, and I don't really have a complaint on those. It doesn't really make sense, but throttle curve is really, really weird. Well, that's a wrap, guys. Overall, I really do enjoy the truck. I like it a lot. I like to do these videos after I've owned the car for a while and driven it for a while because I don't feel like you get the full experience after 2 or 3 battery packs and doing a review. So yeah, I'll do this on more of my cars. Tell me if you like it. Smash the like button if you like it. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. What are the things that you don't like about this truck? Or what are the things you like about it? But anyways, hope you liked this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and you guys will see me next time. Later, guys.